Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really digging into the Sentral Residences in Kuala Lumpur Central. We've got a stack of articles, research, notes here, and our mission is simple. Cut through the noise for you. Whether you're thinking of buying a home there or maybe investing, we want to give you the essential insights. So let's start with the basics, the Sentral Residences. It's a premium freehold service residence, finished around 2016.
That's right, circa 2016, two big towers, 55 stories, 752 units in total. And it really sits, just below the St. Regis next door in terms of positioning in KL Sentral.
Okay. And what makes it really stand out? I mean, design-wise.
Well, what's fascinating, I think, is this idea they had of introverted luxury. The key thing, the really defining feature, is the private lift lobby for every single unit.
Wow, okay, so no shared corridors?
Exactly. It maximizes your personal space, cuts down on, just bumping into neighbors. It gives you that bungalow in the sky kind of feel.
A lot more privacy.
Definitely. And it's also got that Green Building Index Gold certification, GBI Gold.
Which is important. Sustainability, maybe lower running costs.
Sure. Yeah. It ticks that box, which adds a certain premium for some buyers.
Okay, so that design offers privacy. But the big draw, it has to be the location, right? KL Sentral. How connected are we actually talking?
Oh, absolutely. Its location is the core value driver. It's sitting right within Malaysia's biggest transit hub. You've got seamless access to, at least 6 major rail lines?
Including the KLIA Ekspres.
Yep, the airport train. Just
Yeah.
28 minutes straight to KLIA. So you really can live a car-optional life here. It's not just marketing talk.
That's a huge plus in KL.
It is. And think bigger picture. KL Sentral is designed as this city within a city. It's also an MSC cyber center.
So attracting big companies?
Exactly. Fortune 500 types, MNCs, Google's there, Shell. That creates this huge ready pool of potential tenants, high-income professionals right on the doorstep.
Makes sense.
Plus, you've got no central mall literally next door for convenience. And surprisingly, perhaps, the Perdana Botanical Gardens aren't far.
Really? A green space nearby?
Yeah, 226 acres of it, a proper green lung, which is pretty rare in such a dense spot.
Okay, sounds like a good mix. So what about actually living there, the experience? They have loads of different unit layouts, right?
Yeah, 17 different floor plans, from just over 1,000 square feet up to, over 4,300, so quite a range.
And the facilities, I read about this vertical resort concept.
The rooftop on level 55 is the highlight, panoramic views, obviously. And they have 2 saltwater pools up there.
Saltwater? That's unusual.
It is, a 50-meter infinity lap pool and another 25-meter one, plus a really good gym, sky lounges, the works.
And security. Sounds pretty tight.
Very. Multi-tiered security. They even mention armed guard services.
Right. But, okay, let's talk reality checks. Living smack bang in a transit hub. There must be downsides. What did the sources say?
Yeah, that raises the big question, doesn't it? The trade-offs. Luxury is one thing, but noise, that's potentially a major issue. The trains apparently can peak around 80 to 100 decibels.
Wow, that's loud, even with double glazing.
Even with double glazing. 80 dBA is like a busy street. 100 is getting close to a lawnmower. Plus, constant road traffic noise. It's a bustling core.
So a proper concrete jungle feel right outside.
Pretty much, yeah. And the community aspect.
Yeah.
Well, those private lifts mean less casual interaction. Plus, with a lot of expats, it can feel a bit transient, maybe less of a tight-knit neighborhood feel, more privacy-focused.
Okay, good points to consider. Now, shifting to the investment side, for someone looking at the numbers, how does it stack up? Is it a stable bet?
For investors, yeah, the consensus is this is a stable long-term play, not really for flipping or quick gains.
Because of tenant demand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's consistent demand from those high-income expats and local professionals we talked about. That leads to pretty stable rental income. We're seeing gross rental yields around, say, 3.7% to 4.0%, which is respectable in this segment.
And compared to the neighbors, like the St. Regis or maybe Central Suites.
Ah, right. This is where it gets interesting, actually. It sort of hits a sweet spot. It's not quite the ultra-luxury level or price tag of the St. Regis, but it's freehold and seen as higher quality than, say, the newer leasehold Central Suites or the older Susanna Central Loft.
Okay.
And the really big thing on the horizon, the major future catalyst, is that huge redevelopment plan for KL Sentral Station itself. Multi-billion ringgit project by MRCB.
That could add significant value long term.
Absolutely. Massive potential uplift. But there's a pain for gain aspect too,
Medium.
meaning years of construction disruption nearby, noise, dust, traffic.
Yeah.
That will be a factor in the medium term. You have to be prepared for that.
Right. Patience required.
Definitely. But the underlying trend, that flight to quality we see in KL's high-end market, that really works in favor of a property like the Sentral Residences.
Okay, let's try and wrap this up. So for you, the potential homeowner, the Sentral Residences offers that incredible connectivity, real luxury, loads of privacy. It seems ideal if you thrive on that 247 city buzz and value discretion above all else.
Yeah, exactly. And for you, the investor, think blue chip, long-term hold. It's a solid asset anchored by that unbeatable location and build quality. Good for capital preservation, steady income, provided you have the patience to wait for that long-term KL Sentral evolution to play out.
So lots to think about. The big question for you then is this the strategic investment or perhaps the urban sanctuary you've been looking for?